in a relationship with someone that's locked up, how long have you guys been together?
A year and 3 months? 2 months?
Even 2 months.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys meet while he was on the streets or locked up?
Locked up.
Have you guys ever met on the streets?
No. Not prior to him. Not before him being locked up.
So being in a relationship with someone that's locked up, what's some of the harder times that you guys have to deal with?
I would just say being alone. Like, you don't realize how much you need that other person until they're not there. You know, even if it's just something simple, like helping with the kids, you know, yard work, going to the store, like, you know, and of course the physical aspect of everything, you know, not having your partner physically for like the affection, you know, it's all around hard, I would say.
Now, how often are you able to call her on a daily basis?
All the time, all throughout the day. Like, I wake up, call her before I go to sleep, call her when I'm taking a piss, call her when I'm eating. Like, I talk to her all day long. If we're not on the phone, then we're on a visit. You know what I mean?
Now, is it better now that you can video chat than prior in West Virginia where we didn't have this?
I mean, I'd say yeah, because we're so far away. Like, if we didn't have the video chat, then I wouldn't be able to see her like I do. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some places have better video chats than others. Like, the place I'm at now sucks. Like, if you don't look directly at the screen, then it'll shut off on you and stuff. I've been to places where, you know, you just sit in front of a kiosk in a private little room, and then, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, you can have video sex if you want to. I mean, you're not supposed to, but, you know.
Now, they don't.
He gets us in trouble.
I was about to say, I know in West Virginia, if you're caught doing anything, they'll shut it off. Like, if your face isn't inside that screen, they're shutting it off. And then if there's any cleavage at all, they're also going to shut it off.
Yeah. RSW was, I think, worse. Because these videos, as everybody sees, you know, like you said, if you're not facing directly into the camera, it'll shut off. But RSW, sometimes they wouldn't catch it until the visit was over, and then we'd get, him and me would get in trouble. Like, I wouldn't be able to message him, he couldn't message me, we couldn't call each other, we couldn't have visits. They threatened to terminate our visits. The last time.
They suspended them joints for 6 months last time.
Yeah.
You had your visits suspended for 6 months?
Yeah, so we had to, like, what we would do is, like, at first we were making fake accounts, and that shit was working for a while, and they caught on to that shit. And then so I started making visits in other people's names, like in the pod and shit, and then they flagged the entire fucking pod I was on. So for a while we didn't have anything, but we found a way to get past that shit.
Damn, you got the pod knocked off.
Yeah,
dude, I got, like, every time they would catch me on someone else's account, they would suspend their account, and I got, like, dude, it was like 15 people shit suspended, like, in a row.
Do they have physical visits at the jails still, or is that done with COVID?
At some they do. At the place that I'm at right now, they don't have them, but in some places that I've been, they have them.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a trustee and shit.
Allegheny. We got to see each other once. And then he got in trouble.
When's the last time you guys have seen each other?
When's the last what?
When's the last time we've seen each other? Do you mean like this?
Physically.
Or do you mean physically?
In person.
When was that? September, maybe?
Yeah.
When I came to Allegheny?
Yeah, that was September. Because I was only there for like a month before they shipped me out.
Yeah.
Whenever GG ends up going to the hole, how is your contact then? Is it limited?
When he was at RSW, he still had the tablet. Baby, help me if I'm messing up any. But I remember one of the times, or part of the time he was in the hole, he had a tablet. But there was a while when he didn't. Because he would have to speak to me through a friend's, they would switch off, whatever.
I see that you drew some stuff for me. How much drawing do you do while you're in there?
How much drawing do I do?
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends. I get in my moods where sometimes I'll draw every day for like a week or two, and then I'll just go like months and I won't draw shit.
Now,
really, after so many years of tattooing and drawing and shit, really, I fucking hate drawing, really. But she likes me to draw her shit, so you know what I mean. I just did a portrait of her the other day and sent it out to her.
The tattoos, they were more slack in West Virginia. What's it like, having the tattoo here? I know you're always watching out for your buddy in there. So I think they're pretty.
They don't really care, man. Actually, they haven't really cared anywhere that I've been, really. At the most, if they catch you tattooing, they'll just make you throw this shit away. They'll make you throw it away in front of them, and then you just go on about your business. Just make a new gun or make a new plug or whatever you're doing at the time. And just that's about it, really.
At RSW, he did like it's a portrait of me on his arm. And he did a couple other tattoos, on some people and himself. And some of the COs would actually compliment his work. So.
What do you guys do? They have CD players and stuff out there?
No, they don't have CD players. What they got out here is, in prison they use beard trimmers because they don't have CD players. But in the regionals and stuff, we use water guns. Have you heard about the water guns yet?
No, this is the first time I've ever heard about it.
Really? All right. So for the longest time, I thought they was bullshit because I had always heard about it and I'd never seen one. Well, until I got here. So. Basically, what you do is you take oxygen hose, and it's hard to explain, man. But basically, like you build it kind of like a regular gun, but you use water. And what you do is you make little fins inside of a cylinder. The water shoots the cylinder, and it turns the offset. And you hook the needle to the offset. You run your shit like that. So basically, you just gotta have someone sit there and press the water button the whole time.
That's big brain stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, did they look legit though?
Yeah, they look good. I just got my side done with one.
I remember there for a little while in the hole at Huttonsville, you still had your gun.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember that. I brought a gun, a battery pack, 2 bags of coffee, and all kind of shit between my butt cheeks.
I can't believe I didn't find that shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Show them your side that you got done.
Yeah, what all have you got done?
Help me show her my side real quick.
Oh, that's all the way down.
Yeah, it goes from my hip all the way up underneath my arm. They're a lot slower than a regular motor, though, so it takes a lot more time, but it's all right.
You ran that yourself?
No, my cellie did.
Now. Is it easier ink-wise? Is it different quality stuff with different materials, or is it the same?
Some, like, you still use a big pin for the barrel. You still stretch the inside for the tips. You still use springs for the needle. Or you can use staples and, like, the inside of the pin and make a little... You still use the paper clip for the offset. Basically, the only difference is you're using oxygen hose instead of a wire, and you're using a cocoa butter stick, like that kind of cylinder for the motor piece. And you put, like I said, you put an offset and you make little fins. Kind of like the motor on a speedboat, kind of. The quality of work is still good though. It just runs a little bit slower. It doesn't have as much torque as a motor.
Now, with you guys have been in trouble before with the phones, whenever you get sent to different jails, do they still give you crap about the whole phone situation? How much is each phone call?
Oh God.
How much is each what?
Phone call.
It's like $3.
Yeah.
Once you get to prison, it's like 80 cents a call, I think.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, but it's expensive as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Whenever we was at RSW, the tablets at RSW, you can make phone calls off of those tablets, and you get to keep them 24/7, and they don't turn off at a certain time either. So, like, if you want to, you can call at 3:00 in the morning, or you can send a text message at 3:00 in the morning if you want to. We was spending like, dude, fuck, I don't know how much. How much was you spending a day in phone calls? Babe?
At least probably $50 to $80.
Easy.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah.
And then we probably spent another 10 in text messages.
Yeah, at least. And then visits.
Visits were $4 a piece, so we were spending close to like $100 a day.
And then he broke 2 tablets. Allegedly.
Nah, I did that shit. I mean, to be a trustee here, you can't have an assault on your record within the past 2 years. And from where we jumped at Chomo last year, they wouldn't let me on trustee, but I applied whenever I first got here.
Now, what time do you get out the pod there, and what time do you get locked back down?
You say, what times are we out and get locked down?
Yeah.
They roll the doors at like 4:30 in the morning for breakfast, and they let us out for breakfast for 30 minutes and shut the doors again. And then they roll the doors at 7 o'clock, and we're out from 7 o'clock in the morning till about 12:15, 12:30, and they shut the doors again. Then we come out at 2 o'clock, and we're out from 2 o'clock until about 5:30, and they shut the doors again. And then we come out at 7, and we're out from 7 to like 11:15, 11:30, and that's lockdown.
What time did you say they shut the tablets off at 11?
11 o'clock.
Damn, now, do you guys get special packages for the holidays?
Yeah, send your boy some.
Yeah, I got you.
I need some Zippy cakes.
I get you some fat girl cakes.
What is it?
He's gonna get you some fat little cakes.
Hey, you remember during the riot, I went in there and stole all your oatmeal cookies?
Oh, you bastard. Alright, guys. I appreciate your guys' time. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off so you guys can talk for a couple minutes before the visit's up. I appreciate you guys' time and explaining, a little bit about how it is being in relation with someone that's locked up. Alright, big dog. I love you. As always, keep your head up.
And I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby. I love you too, white boy, man. Keep your head up, bro.